I hope there's no spelling mistakes. I don't see any. I mean, a lot of these are just underlined because they're magic words, or they're like, why did you capitalize through? And it's because it's capitalized on the card. But this is some research I did. I polled several Magic communities, and this is what I found about people's attitude towards Dig Through Time. So please read it. Let me know what you think, Snafu. You did pay for it. I think I'm going to go proactive with this brainstorm. If this is marginal, it's okay and burn. Wizards of the Coast can exchange hostages for new... Oh, I was supposed to... Fudge! I was supposed to crack that first. That was a big punt. That was really bad. Oh, that hurts. That hurts my soul. Why did I forget that I was going to crack this first before brainstorming? Because that's not normally how you resolve brainstorms. That's not normally how you do it, but it is in this case how we were going to do it. Fudge. Alright. Well, I'm probably end-stepping into him regardless of... I mean, it depends on what my opponent does. I do as much as World Gorger. Okay, Stacks, we brewed a really cool World Gorger deck, though. And you know there's a World Gorger deck in Vintage, right? Vintage is getting a huge shakedown. Shops is basically not dead, but much weaker. Shops is, I repeat, Shops is much weaker. So we might play some Vintage too, guys. I'm excited for some of the Eternal formats we like to play here. Vintage got a huge shakeup. Also, Dig Through Time is restricted in Vintage. So it's just a one of now. And same with Chalice, it's restricted. Yeah, Shops will definitely... Vintage Storm is probably strong again. Spirit, main deck Spirit doesn't kill us. It's really annoying. I'm gonna brainstorm in response. Spirit main deck doesn't kill me. It's just really annoying. Yeah, it doesn't kill us, but it means I can't storm him. I have to Emrakul him. Which he's at 16, and I could blow up all his lands and then follow that up with an Emrakul hit, or I could kill him with Children of Corliss. Dragon was a deck for like 10 years. I'm not sure. That is a good question. Brainstorm. Yeah, so we're gonna hit him with Emrakul, and then I'm gonna kill him with Children of Corliss. Oh, I love this deck. Oh, it's wonderful. Gitaxian Probe is terrible now because he's resolving Spirit, so I'm just gonna top. Like, I don't need you, and I don't need you. Well, we'll redraw the Chrome Mox, but it's not gonna do anything. So how about I kill you with Children of Corliss? I mean, I don't think I wait. I think I just put him to 1. Like, we'll Polluted Delta into Tundra. Because my deck doesn't do what it wants to do. Like this hand could do the Emrakul, draw my whole deck shenanigans, but he has Spirit of the Labyrinth in play. He's on 5 cards. Do you guys think that he has another white source and exactly Swords to Plowshares? Because then the Children isn't very good. Still, my deck doesn't really do what I want it to do. What if he puts something in play that messes with this, right? I mean... oh, I can't do that. I can't. Because I need a second black source. I don't think I'm running the Scrubland anymore, Juice. And this is a situation where it hurts us. What I could do is I could just play Children and then end step into him and hope he doesn't take my Gorios, which is really bad. Just hit him with the Emrakul. Release the meatballs! Yeah, no Scrubland, because it's a Daze deck. In paper, for a long time I was playing until I moved into Daze territory. I usually run like 3 days. I'm testing 4 days online. So since I made that change, I just run a Tundra. It rarely comes up, but it did come up here. Did I fetch for Island? I did, because I thought he might be a Wasteland strategy. Usually turn 1 Bayou Thoughtseize might indicate Wasteland. I think we do wipe it, and then just hope to draw a white source to finish him off. It'll make for an interesting game, because it's not lethal. Yeah, I have to get another black source to go off this turn if I want to do it. Now, we could go off more slowly. The risk is another Thoughtseize. So, I'm just going to opt to kill him to blow up all this stuff, put him to 1. He can't use any fetch lands, so he has to literally have the white source if we're talking about Children of Corliss. So the way this works, if you guys aren't familiar with Tin Fins, this mode of Tin Fins, Emrakul, there you are. So this trigger's gonna go on the stack, right? He's doing his whole, hey, when I'm put in a graveyard, shuffle me. In response, I'm going to Goryo's Vengeance target him. The Goryos will go off before his ability went off, and, oh, my opponent scooped. Okay. That wasn't lethal. That was not lethal. Alright, Leyline of the Void coming in, right? He's a non-blue deck, so those decks are usually the... okay, play lobby. Those are the kind of people that I put on... He just scooped the whole match. That's fine. Those are the types of players I'll put on... they're going to take out their removal, they're going to take out, but they're going to bring in something like Leyline of the Void. Do I run Serenity? Serenity's expensive on Moto, so I don't. Would I recommend Serenity? Yes. For Finns, I would. Noob Lord? That is not the picture for Serenity, but this is the price. Serenity is about 5 tickets, which is quite a few tickets. I know I say that with a Jace. This Jace was a gift, okay? This was a gift. This was given to us. Yeah, Serenity's a fine one for your sideboard. We probably cut maybe a Mentor or the Jace because it's cute. I run 2 Massacres in paper, by the way. Coffin Purge. Release the meatballs! How would I have boarded, though? This is something I love thinking about. Daze is something when your opponent's on the play, it's less effective. That's something to consider. Once you know what they're up to, Gitaxian Probe is less essential. I don't like cutting any probes, though, because I'm just so greedy. Some games I'll cut one of the 2 Chrome Moxen. Moxen, right? Plural for Mox. Moxen? Yeah. I might even side out of the Tendrils and just go with hit you with Emmy as the only thing I'm doing, because the draw engine does take a lot of pieces. It's very powerful, but you might just want to go down to just Emrakul. I've been testing a transformative sideboard plan, which is you turn to like Planeswalkers and Mentors and oh my. If you want to keep the draw combo in, you can. It would mean you need to keep in those 3 pieces. Let's say we cut that, right? Let's say we're like, you know what, I don't think Daze is going to be good, and I'll bring in the Massacre. You could board like that against an opponent like that. Do I play a bounce effect? I used to. Rufus. I used to play Void Snare. I cut it. A lot of the time you'd rather just Abrupt Decay what you're bouncing. The exception is Leyline. Leyline is trouble. When it comes to Leyline, I have to sideboard into Mentor. Now, Mentor is very good in this deck because it is a Cabal Therapy Gitaxian Probe deck anyway. So that's actually a really good shell for Mentor regardless. Okay. Release the meatballs! Release the ants! How am I doing tonight, Totagio? I'm good, man. Totagayo? Toto. I'm just gonna call you Toto. Tota! I'm good, man. How are you, friend? But he scooped the match. It's fine. But no, seriously, if you subscribe to Patreon, let me know. Let me know in a message. And if you do subscribe tonight, let me know so I can congratulate you to joining the team. And, because I had a little alert thingy, which I was gonna use for subs, but I haven't made partnership yet, and so this is kind of what we're doing for the partnership thing. So let me know if you join my Patreon. It's right here. The cool things you get from it, you get twofold. We already have a couple people who are part of it, so you're going to get access to this full article. I know I just gave you a little snippet. It is much longer than this little snippet. It is that long. So, and it's got pictures, and you know, I did spend quite a while. It took me a week. So I'm going to write one every week. So you get 4 articles a month. I'm going to write my criticisms of various metagames, my take on Eternal formats, decks that I find interesting, or decks that I brewed that you guys might find interesting. So those are mainly the things I'll write about. And you also get access to the playlist, the stream playlist. I'm going to be updating it every week and making sure there's more and more music. And ideally, it does take a long time. It is painstaking to get everything on there. But ideally, I'm going to have all the music from the playlist on here. You guys can download it. It's going to have the album art from the albums. And that's for you guys. So, excited to bring you guys the new Patreon feature. And that's all I had to say on that. Let's get back to testing Modern. Hey, what's up, T-Fate? And it's super cheap. I'm not advocating, like, give what you guys can give. And so we're playing Legacy tonight. I'm gonna switch off Totagio. I'm gonna switch off. So we just played a game of Legacy. Opponent scooped, but we did get there. I would have hit him with a 1-1 to finish him off. But please, if you can give, please, I'll put it to good use. And if you don't want to give to Patreon, there's another place to give, and it really does help the stream. I don't have any tickets right now, but I do have leftovers from us winning Cube that we could use for a league. We could use it for playing Cube. It's 181 points, right? So we could play a league, and I could play a Cube. Would you guys be interested in that later tonight? I found a song I think you would like and sound great singing. Sure, man, link it. I could add it to the playlist. If you guys ever have song suggestions, feel free to tell me. You know, I'll add it to the playlist. You can Twitch message me. I'm not shy and I get back to you guys, so. Hoops by the Rubens. Hoops. Well, Reuben is actually my favorite sandwich. If you guys have ever had like a corned beef Reuben sandwich, it's like my favorite sandwich. It's amazing with everything on it. Like, I'm talking sauerkraut. I don't like sauerkraut on anything but a Reuben. I'm actually not a fan of sauerkraut unless it's on a Reuben. So we got 181 points. I could stream a cube. I could stream a league. What's up, Stealth? Yes, Cube, says Totagio. You want to see Cube? Okay. I'm Jewish, you know I love Rubens. You know what? Stealth, I'm not actually Jewish, but my dad's side grandfather, so my dad's dad, my grandfather is Jewish, and maybe that's where I get it from. Because I really do like Rubens. And I've been to like a bunch of bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs, even though I'm not Jewish, just my family goes to that stuff. Because, you know, it's like a family event. There's fun. We do the chair dance, you know, Apana Kila Apana. I don't know what it means, but, you know. I used to know more Jewish words than that. Yeah, Apana Kila Apana. Thousand Island, Rufus. Thousand Island on my Rubens. Pastrami kind of guy. There you go, Snafu. Yeah, pastrami's good too. Okay, so we had some votes for Cube. You know, how about this? Let's leave it up to you guys. Let's do a straw poll. And I really want to see good participation from this. You guys broke my heart the other day when nobody voted. We had like 5 people vote. And there were like 50 or more of you guys in here. So, what are we doing tonight? I just was really... I was disappointed by that, but it's understandable. I can understand you guys not wanting to vote, you know. Like for presidents, who wants to do that, right? Legacy Cube. I will put this on there. Modern League. So your choices are Legacy Cube, Modern League, or we can have a brew sesh. Brew session. Brew session modern or brew session... I'm going to give you guys a lot of options tonight. Because Legacy... Actually, no. I shouldn't do a brew session for modern. We should do vintage. Because vintage and Legacy are now open. You know, no, I have people who like vintage, Legacy, and modern. I'm going to put all 3 options on there. Because I always put brew session on there, and then somebody gets disappointed because they're like, oh, but I wanted you to brew a standard deck spawn, which I'm not too interested in doing. Or you're like, oh, I wanted you to brew a Legacy deck spawn, but all I left on there was brew session, so let's do that. Let's make those stipulations. Although that's going to break up the brewing. Fudge. You know what, how about this? Let's just leave it as brew session, and,